Here we are with our brand new stats breakdown video where we're going to rank the top point guards in NBA 2K Mobile as of October 17th. Right? Season 4 kicked off about a month ago. So we're going to go over the top point guards for the Emerald rarity, Sapphire rarity, Ruby rarity, and Amethyst. So let's get into it. The Emerald rarity, at number 5, we got Tyrese Halliburton, who has a 4.0 overall stat average. If you look at his stats, and the ones that are most important for a point guard are the agility, playmaking, and the shooting stats, right? 3-point shot and mid-range. So Halliburton has a 5 in 3-point shot, a 5 in agility, and a 5 in playmaking. And if you look at the rest of the stats, pretty well balanced. Number 4 is Derrick Rose, got a 4.1 stat average. He has the 5 in playmaking that we want, the agility, and as a bonus, he's got a 5 in mid-range shooting, layups and dunks, which is one of the few point guards that have a 5 in that stat, and a 5 in shoot-off dribble. Number 3 is LaMelo Ball, one of the most fun point guards to use in this game. He's got the 5 in playmaking, agility. He also has the 5 in mid-range shooting and the 5 in shoot-off dribble, and pretty good stats across the board. Second is Jerry West, a very underrated gem, 4.2 overall stat average. He's got the 5 in playmaking. He's got a 5 in defending, which makes him really elite. He also has a 5 in 3-point shot, mid-range shooting, and shoot-off dribble. And the best Emerald point guard is Mr. Big Shot Chauncey Billups, who is also craftable. He's got the 5 in agility, strength, right, which you don't see that for point guards, playmaking, and defending. Another 5 in defending for the point guards. Mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, and shoot-off dribble. He is very elite. And number 5, we got Tim Hardaway, who's a 4.0 overall stat average. The 5 in playmaking, agility, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, and shoot-off dribble. Number 4, we got Kevin Johnson from the Most Improved team. 5 in playmaking, 5 in agility, shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, and 3-point shot. So you see a trend here. Number 3 will be Ben Simmons. Very underrated in this game because he has the height like Magic Johnson. He's very good with the layups and dunks. As you see, he has a 5. He got the agility, the playmaking. He also has that 5 in defending, which is super rare. And he has the 4 in post scoring and rebounding, which is elite for a point guard. Unfortunately, his shooting stats bring him down. Number 2 is going to be Stephen Curry. And technically, right, this is a tough argument because I feel like there's 3 players whose stats don't really support how good their gameplay is. And that's going to be Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, and Kyrie Irving. So it's fair to say we could put all 3 of them at number 2 because the other players I did want to include because Kevin Johnson, Tim Hardaway, and Ben Simmons are very underrated gems in this game. People don't know that they're gems inside this game unless they've been following this channel for a while. So that's why I included them. Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, and Kyrie Irving stat averages are fairly low, right? Steph is a 3.9, Dame and Kyrie coming at a 3.8, but I bumped them up solely because of their gameplay and how dominant they are in head-to-head. So Stephen Curry has the 5 in playmaking, agility, shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, and 3-point shot. But a lot of other stats are low, and that brings down the average. Look at Dame, it's pretty much the same thing. Shoot-off dribble, mid-range, 3-point shot, agility, and playmaking. But stats bring him down, especially the post-scoring. Kyrie Irving, shoot-off dribble, agility, playmaking, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot. If you got those stats, you're going to be a solid point guard. But what brings him down is that 1 in strength. But the advantage of Kyrie Irving is that he is craftable. Now, number 1 for the Sapphire point guards will be Luka. He just became a point guard this season. 4.4 stat average, one of the best players inside this game. Shoot-off dribble, mid-range, three-point shot, rebounding, playmaking, all a 5. Everything else is pretty much a 4 except for strength, so he's very, very good. So now let's get into the Ruby. So number 5, we got Jrue Holiday, who has a 3.8 stat average. He's got the shoot-off dribble, the mid-range shooting. The defending is a 5, right? That makes him pretty good. Playmaking is a 4, but don't be discouraged by that because you can't find the right shoes to boost that up. But aside from that, Jrue Holiday is pretty decent in this game. Number 4 is Damian Lillard. He could be a more popular choice because he is a team player whose power is higher. And we just spoke about Damian Lillard when we broke down the Sapphires. He has the same stats across all the rarities. So you can consider all that feedback as well. Number 3 is an underrated gem in this game, and that's DeJounte Murray. 5 in agility, playmaking, defending. But then he's got 4 across a lot of pretty good stats. Shoot-off dribble, layups and dunks, mid-range, and three-point shot. And he got that 4 in rebounding, which is rare. Number 2 is going to be Chris Paul. 3.9 stat average, just like DeJounte Murray. 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range, three-point shot, playmaking, and defending. And just like the Sapphire tier, Luka is the top point guard. Now we're going to go over the Amethyst. So at number 5 is Stephen Curry. What's going to give Stephen Curry a bump is his gameplay and his power. This full Stephen Curry card is very OP, but it's a little bit harder to obtain. So that's why I had to put him at 5, because not a lot of people have him on their squads. Like, I don't have him either. And his stats are the same, just like when we broke down the Sapphire. Number 4 is going to be LaMelo Ball, just like I explained when we broke down the Emerald version of him. One of the best players to use in this game. His gameplay is incredible. Really good elite passing. And we got Russell Westbrook, who is one of the best all-around players in this game. 5 in agility, playmaking, and then everything else is a 4. Super good to have, especially in head-to-head. I think he's really underrated. He doesn't come up in the discussion enough. He has a solid mid-range, really good athleticism, awesome layup package. If you can pull this Russell, you're in good shape. Number 2 is new to the game. I was so excited when he was announced for the most improved team. Gilbert Arenas is legitimately a stud in this game. 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, three-point shot, playmaking, and agility. He's got a 4 in defending, a 4 in layups and dunks. He is a very true gem. 4.3 stat average. It's not something to take lightly. And then the best point guards for Amethyst, again, is going to be Luka. So whenever you see Luka in a rarity, just like LeBron James, you know that they're going to be at the top of the list because they're that good. So those are the top point guards in NBA 2K Mobile right now. I'll update this list later in the season as more cards come out, and especially when the Onyx rarity comes out. So appreciate the support. Let me know in the comments what point guard you have right now as your starter and what point guards you hope to get at some point. All right, so I appreciate everyone. Catch everybody in the next one. Peace out.